in 1996, Porsche did 9 customer GT1 cars to go to Le Mans. To be honest, they weren't quick enough, so they then did an EVO version, which was carbon fibre brakes, bigger bodywork, more aero, more downforce. They went back in 1997, and so this is the top of the range customer car from 1997. So on my last video I did a Porsche 962 which had a lot more downforce, similar horsepower to this. You can still see there's a bit of a splitter there, but nothing like on that car. Carbon fibre bodywork, lightweight, very expensive obviously. Obviously at the back, a big wing for aerodynamics and downforce. It's a really slick looking car, and as I say, the EVO version of this car had much bigger, wider bodywork, wider track and more downforce. So I'm going to have a quick look inside and see how at home I feel in it. So the first thing I notice in the car is the smell of the fuel. It smells so sweet. It's a twin turbo engine, so they use a special fuel, a turbo fuel for it, and it smells really sweet, but it's absolutely immaculate in here. As I say, Mark Simpson's had the car rebuilt how it was when it's brand new, and this could literally have rolled out of Porsche Motorsport's factory. It's absolutely pristine. Just look how shiny these doors are. The carbon fibre, the lacquer on there is absolutely immense, and I love things like that. But it feels, compared to the Porsche 962, it feels a lot more modern inside, a lot safer in a way. You know, you've got your more modern seat, more modern roll cage. It actually feels really comfy. You know, the guys at Le Mans would have been doing a couple-hour stints in these cars, and I'm sure you'd feel it after that. But it feels a comfy place. Visibility, the windscreen's actually quite narrow, so there's not a huge amount of visibility. You can just see the tops of the wheel arches and the big mirrors there, but not much after it there, so you've got to use your judgment on where the car's going to be on the apex and how much room you've got in front. So all the usual stuff you'd find in a car. Some of these are warning lights, so alternators when your battery voltage is dropping, a water alarm when your water temperature's too hot. I think any race car that has a boost dial to adjust the boost on is pretty cool. Some of the cars could run ABS depending on what race they're in. This one hasn't. A lot of modern GT cars these days, yes, they're very impressive, but they have a lot of driver aid, traction control, ABS, which to me takes some of the skill away from driving, because you should be having to balance the wheel spin or the rear of the car on the throttle and balance the braking with your foot and the brake pressure, rather than relying on computer and electronics. Not the easiest of things to get out of. I think there's only one thing to do now, and that's to take out on track and see what I think to it. Really excited. Going to treat the car with huge respect, obviously. It's a fantastic piece of kit. I'm feeling very lucky and very excited. Right guys, what cars do you want to see me drive? Leave the comments below. Otherwise subscribe to check out my videos in the Porsche GT1 and the GT40.